Opportunity, and when this topic came and I looked into the opponent, I was wondering how this can be possible, because it's a bar. So I thought my work would be very easy, because he will also probably support the notion what I'd be talking on. Agree with this notion. I'll have 4 reasons for it, and I'll try to explain why tertiary eye care has improved, or it raises the bar of overall eye care in the community. First is the general eye care versus a specialized eye care, and this is the statistics which I have extrapolated from how I have done that. I'll show in the next slide. If you look at the general ophthalmologist versus a specialized eye care, in 80s we had 100 general ophthalmologists and 1 specialized eye care. Moved to 90s we had 20 in comparison to 100. 2000s it is 30, and how this has been arrived is not a very good statistics, but based on the various societies. So we had in 1990 the Glaucoma Society of India, we had the Oculoplasty Society, the Vitreoretinal Society, the Uveitis Society, and a large number of members who are doing subspecialty practice today. And if we just try to look at, so nearly about 1/3 people or ophthalmologists are now concentrating on subspecialty practice. And this change, this dynamic change which has happened over the last decade is attributed, we can attribute it to the tertiary care institutes who have created these subspecialties. Because in 80s my grandfather was an ophthalmologist, and I still remember there was only one thing, ophthalmologist. We didn't have anyone who would do vitreoretina or a cornea or any other specialty. This all has happened because of the tertiary care institutes. So definitely it raised the bar of eye care in the society. The second is the quality eye care by trained ophthalmologists. We have already heard there is a big backlog. The number of ophthalmologists in the country are less, the trained manpower is less, and today besides the government colleges and the government institutions, the regional institutes, there is a major role of these tertiary care institutes in creating the manpower to tackle the backlog of cataract and avoidable blindness in the country. I'll give a simple example from a place which I belong, Indore, Madhya Pradesh, and in 80s, in Indore there were no trained VR person, and there was 100% referral. Then in 90s we had about 1 or 2 trained vitreoretinal surgeons, and still majority was a referral from the city. 2000s we had about 3 to 4 trained VR consultants or trained specialists. The referrals started to reduce, and today we have nearly about 8 trained VR persons in the city, and the referrals to a tertiary care has reduced. So definitely from a small city, in 80s everybody who had a retina problem had to rush to a big tertiary care institute. The people who have got trained there, they have disseminated, and they are now in the city. So definitely the referrals have reduced, and this again proves the fact that it has raised the bar of eye care in the society. We have the next important thing is a better instrumentation for eye care. So this was, every one of you must have done cataract surgery under a Philips bulb, a large bulb. So that was the time. We have all changed and we have better instrumentation. It's not that private practitioners, actually speaking, all the newer equipments and the bigger equipment started. It's not individual practice, also people started using it. But popularizing it among the masses, popularizing it among even a simple ophthalmologist was a date which even only the tertiary eye care institute could do. So if we see today, all new equipments, they come, the institute gets the latest equipment, and we have a busy individual practitioner. He either purchases it, and sometimes he purchases and even lends it, and we have many people who cannot afford, they also form a group and purchase. So indirectly, an instrument or a new technology which has come, it percolates down to the community, and in one area it has been extensively used. Again, the contribution of the tertiary eye care institute is there. So thus, the tertiary eye care definitely raises the bar for eye care. These tertiary care institutes have also provided us a lot of evidence, the India-centric evidence for eye care. terms of epidemiological data, like we have the Shankanetralaya DREAM study, which gave us a lot of inputs on the profile of diabetic retinopathy in India, or talking about clinical research. I always remember the Ciplox for bacterial conjunctivitis study was done at Netralaya. Dr. LV was the investigator that time, which is now commonly. So it gave the evidence in the country, or the pyramidal healthcare model, the LVP model. Again, it's the Tertiary Care Institute which created, or many diabetic retinopathy screening models from Arvind or from Shankanetralaya. All these models have been possible because of a tertiary eye care, and this tertiary eye care, no doubt I can bet that it has definitely raised the bar for eye care in country in India. Thank you.